On the 12th of June, we celebrate our country's one of the most important national holiday, Russia Day. In the Russian Federation, it is a date that commemorates the beginning of a fundamental transformation. Russia has proved that it can adapt to changes, achieve great successes, and overcome difficulties. This day, the Russian people rejoice over strong patriotic sentiments and respect for the fatherland, a country with a millennia-long history, unique legacy and culture, which has united a multitude of peoples, religions, and languages. Russians around the world have been going through numerous critical times and severe trials, but our people are meeting all challenges with dignity and honor. 12th of June is also a symbol of future-oriented Russia, successful development of its economy, improvement of social security, consolidation of the friendship of the peoples of the Russian Federation, strengthening of its position on the international arena, as well as of great victories and accomplishments of many generations of our predecessors. Our country is a global leader in the supply of basic agricultural products, which have no or very few alternatives, such as grain, barley, sunflower seeds and feed crops, as well as mineral fertilizers, a major share of which are exported to the low-income countries that are facing food shortages. Russia is a responsible partner and is ready to fulfill all its contractual obligations to which it committed itself to. The Western politicians don't care about this, because nobody has ever called them to account. The modern world is undergoing deep transformation. The start of the special military operation in Ukraine was a response to the blatant ignorance by the West of the core interests and security concerns of Russia, and the abandonment of his commitments that were reached within the framework of the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe and the Russian NATO Council. It is also a response to the genocide perpetrated by the Kiev regime against civilians in Donbass, including citizens of the Russian Federation. The special military operation is not aimed against civilians in Ukraine. The goal is to demilitarize and denazify Ukraine, as well as bring to trial those who perpetrated numerous bloody crimes. Ukraine and the Ukrainian people have been turned into an instrument of Western policy to destabilize Russia. This operation will last till all its aims pointed by my president, Vladimir Putin, is reached. Our case is just and we will win, no doubt. The world is turning to the multipolarity. That order means respect to any country and any vision of the world. That order will be far from the neo-colonial impositions and the hegemonism of Anglo-Saxons. The multipolar world means being more just and transparent. And this is one of the aims of today's struggle for the better life for our children, struggle against undermining traditional values and the entire name of family, for the better future of the whole world. Now, the center of gravity of the global growth is rapidly moving towards Asia-Pacific region, including South Asia. The Russian-Sri Lankan relations provide a good example of sincere friendship and mutual understanding that can exist between two friendly countries. Our countries have similar approaches to important foreign policy issues. Sri Lanka supports Russia's initiatives at the United Nations General Assembly, including resolutions on countering the glorification of Nazism, the prevention of an arms race in outer space, efforts to promote international information security, arms control, disarmament, and non-proliferation. Russia has always backed Sri Lanka in all international fora, particularly in the United Nations Human Rights Council. Moscow supported and co-sponsored the initiative of Colombo to declare March 1st as a World Seagrass Day. Political dialogue continues to develop steadily between our countries. We have launched productive interaction in the United Nations, its specialized agencies and institutions, as well as other multilateral organizations, including the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, where Sri Lanka has a dialogue partner status. And of course, we deeply appreciate balanced position of your country on the Ukrainian issue, despite all the pressure and efforts to move Sri Lanka to western side of the conflict. Russia and Sri Lanka are expanding trade, economic, cultural, educational, humanitarian and tourism ties. Our country remains one of the major importers of Ceylon tea, best in the world. Russia continues its active cooperation with Sri Lanka in the energy field. Sri Lanka has become one of the main destinations for Russian tourists. Our citizens are on the leading positions among travelers arriving to Sri Lanka for vacations. Russian higher education is rightfully top-rated worldwide for its high-quality standards. Thousands of Sri Lankan citizens have got higher education in Russia and USSR throughout the last 6 decades. Many of the graduates have reached significant heights in their corresponding professional areas, becoming high-ranking officials, prominent businessmen, and top-level specialists in various fields. The number of state-sponsored grants for Russian higher education increased this year by 50. We hope that the relations between our countries will develop for the benefit of our countries. Thank you very much, with best regards and best wishes to the friendly people of Sri Lanka. Thank you very much.